Every year, thousands of young dreamers arrive in Los Angeles, some to model, some to act, some to chase the Hollywood dream. But not everyone makes it to their dream. Because sometimes, this city doesn't just kill dreams, it kills the dreamers. This is the story of 21-year-old Juliana Redding, a girl who left home to follow her dreams, but whose death shook the entire state of California. Her death wasn't just a murder. It was a conspiracy of money, obsession, and revenge. So let's go back to that night. The night Juliana's smiling face was silenced forever. Juliana Redding, a cheerful, lively, and ambitious girl. She grew up in Tucson, Arizona, with her loving parents Patricia and Greg, and a close circle of friends. Everyone called her Jules. She was confident, stylish, and full of life. She loved fashion, acting, and dreamed of owning her own boutique one day. She once told her mother, "Mom, one day I'll have my own store, maybe even be in movies." After high school, she made a decision to move to the city of dreams, Los Angeles. In 2005, at just 21, Juliana left Arizona and moved to Santa Monica. She got admission into Santa Monica College and started working part-time as a model and waitress to support herself. Her little white wooden bungalow, surrounded by flowers and sunlight, became her peaceful corner of the world, where she would watch Seinfeld reruns at night and prepare for auditions. Every week, she called her mother, sharing stories about college, work, and her new life. Her voice was full of hope, her laughter full of dreams. But no one knew that only 3 years later, her body would be found in that very house. March 15th, 2008, Juliana spent the day golfing with friends. That night, she came home, turned on the TV, and watched her favorite sitcoms late into the night. Around 9:45 p.m., neighbors heard loud noises, a woman's scream, and something heavy falling. They thought it was a party or an argument. No one called the police. The next day, March 16th, Juliana's mother Patricia called her daughter, but the phone kept ringing. No answer. By evening, concern turned into fear. Neighbors said, "We haven't seen her since last night, but her dog's been barking nonstop." Around 6 p.m., police arrived at the house. From outside, everything looked normal. Juliana's car was still parked in the driveway. But as officers reached the door, they smelled something strange. Gas. They immediately broke in. Inside looked like a time bomb waiting to explode. The gas stove was on, and a candle was burning nearby. Just a few more minutes, and the entire house would have gone up in flames. But what they found next froze them. In the back bedroom, Juliana's lifeless body was on the floor. Her face was pale blue, her neck bruised, the room completely ransacked. The police knew instantly. This was not suicide. It was murder. The forensics team collected everything. Door, handles, her phone, her clothes, even skin samples. The DNA results shocked everyone. It belonged to a woman, not a man, which meant the killer was female. But who? The first suspect, her ex-boyfriend, John Gilmore. He had a violent history. He had broken her car window once, and even entered her home uninvited. But that night, John was at a house party. CCTV footage placed him at a store from 9:45 to 10:15 p.m. He was cleared. Then came another name. Dr. Munir Oueda, a wealthy Lebanese doctor who once hired Juliana at his clinic. Their professional relationship turned personal. She moved in with him. He showered her with gifts, cars, jewelry, promises of a future together. But soon it became a cage. Munir grew possessive, controlling where she went, who she met. He proposed marriage, but Juliana refused. Then she discovered his secret. Munir was already married and had 3 children in Lebanon. Heartbroken, she left him. She rented a small bungalow, the same place where she was found dead. Juliana's father, Greg, had also entered a business deal with Munir. But things went wrong, and Greg decided to pull out. A week later, Juliana was murdered. Coincidence or revenge? During the investigation, one name appeared repeatedly. End parentheses. A 47-year-old real estate agent who worked for Dr. Munir. Police discovered that Munir had transferred over $1 million to her in just 18 months. Then came the smoking gun. Detectives secretly collected her DNA from a discarded cigarette. When the lab results came back, it was undeniable. Kelly Pack's DNA matched the samples. From Juliana's neck, clothes, phone, and door handle. She was inside the house that night. Kelly was arrested. Munir fled to Lebanon. In court, prosecutors claimed Munir paid Kelly to intimidate Juliana. But something went wrong. The argument turned violent, and she killed her. Every forensic sample, blood, prints, hair, pointed toward Kelly. But her defense team told a different story. It was secondary DNA transfer. Juliana once lived in Munir's house. Her belongings were still there. The DNA could have been transferred accidentally. The jury was divided. There was strong evidence, but not enough to directly connect Munir. Kelly maintained her innocence. She went to prison, but never confessed. And Munir? He vanished. Reports say he's still living freely in Lebanon, enjoying luxury, untouched by justice. Juliana's family is still waiting, hoping that one day the truth will come out. A girl who just wanted to live, who never asked for much, just a chance to chase her dreams. But sometimes in the city of dreams, you don't find fame or love. You find death. Juliana Redding, a name that still echoes through the cold streets of Los Angeles. A voice that was silenced, period, but still cries out for justice.